Welcome to another day at the College of Advanced Sports Handicapping. I'm Kelso Sturgeon. This report is for Wednesday and Thursday, November the 30th and December the 1st. To be back here on Friday morning with my next report. Once again, we have a lot to talk about, and I think you will want to get your pens and pencils out and get ready to make a few notes. There's a lot of things going on in both football and basketball, and we'll touch on a few of them today. Let's start right at the top. On Sunday, my biggest play of the month takes place, my 200-unit NFL blowout game of the year. So mark Sunday on your calendar right now. This game will sell for $50 charged to your major credit card. Once again, on Sunday, my 200-unit NFL blowout game of the year. On Saturday, I've changed what I'm going to do in the 4 BCS conference championship games. I originally intended to release them as 25-unit games, each of the 4. I've changed my mind. One of these games is an absolute standout play. I'm going to release it at 100 units, undecided on how to handle the other 3 games. But on Saturday, my 100-unit college conference championship game of the year, and this team should just march right to the winner's circle with the greatest of ease and might just surprise a lot of people. Now, I've got 50-unit basketball plays tonight, Thursday night, tomorrow, and on Saturday. You don't want to miss these. 2 and 1 of my last 3 50-unit plays, on track to break the bank in basketball this week, so get on board. Also, you know, my Best Bets Basketball Club, I'm off to a rough start this week. I'll be the first to admit that, but I've had an excellent basketball season, so I'll turn right around, things right around and bounce right back. But here's what's going on with my Best Bets Club this week. Tonight, releasing the Wisconsin at North Carolina game on national television, ESPN, plus 2 other games. Tomorrow night, releasing the ESPN game, Georgetown at Alabama. Another 3-0 night. On Saturday, coming back, I beg your pardon, on Friday, coming back with a 10-unit underdog that I think will march right to the winner's circle, plus another best bet. Then on Saturday, my best bet releases will be highlighted by the North Carolina at Kentucky game on CBS, another 3-0 day. Now, you can get my Best Bets Club basketball for the entire season for just $229, and that includes all the college games and all the NBA games. And keep in mind, the NBA season starts on Christmas Day. So once again, Best Bets Club basketball is your best bet. Get the entire college and NBA season for just $229 charged to your major credit card. And you'll note I said the NBA season begins on Christmas Day. You know, there's a lot of reasons flying around out there why the NBA suddenly and the players suddenly settled their differences and decided to play basketball. Now, I'm going to tell you one reason. There was only one reason that it happened. The NBA and the players realized that nobody cared whether they played or not. And that brought them right back to the table. They came to a quick agreement, both sides compromising, and we'll have an NBA season beginning on Christmas Day. So don't let anybody kid you. The NBA came back because they realized that nobody cared that they were gone. That's a danger zone no sport wants to enter. You know, keep in mind that all my basketball and college selections are available each and every day on this website and toll free at 1-800-755-2255. Whether you play by the day or buy a season subscription, that's up to you. All major credit cards accepted, and the price is always right. Now let's mention a bit about the NFL. You know, there's only 5 games left in the regular season, and it may stun a few people. If the playoffs began today, here are the 6 teams from each conference that would be in the postseason, and I'll list them as they would be seeded. Right now, in the American Football Conference, the top seed would be, believe it or not, the Houston Texans. They're going to struggle a bit without their top 2 quarterbacks. New England will be the 2nd seed, Baltimore the 3rd seed, Oakland the 4th seed, Pittsburgh, the 5th seed, and Cincinnati, the 6th seed. See a few familiar names missing there. Same in the National Football Conference. The top seed would be the Green Bay Packers, followed by the San Francisco 49ers. In the 3rd spot would be the New Orleans Saints. In the 4th spot, the Dallas Cowboys. In the 5th spot, the Chicago Bears. In the 6th spot, the Atlanta Falcons. That would be if the playoffs began today. These 5 games are critical for many of these teams, and it doesn't take a genius to realize that it wouldn't take but a loss or an unexpected win by somebody to change the entire makeup of the playoffs. So the last 5 weeks of the season are extremely important to probably 20 of the 32 remaining teams. Now, you know, we kick off this week of NFL play on Thursday night with the Philadelphia Eagles at the Seattle Seahawks. Philadelphia having a terrible season after being picked to win the Super Bowl. 3-point favorite with a total of 43. There'll be no Michael Vick in this game. He's out again. Vince Young will get the start for Philadelphia. On the college side, on Thursday night, we have the Big East game that finds West Virginia at South Florida. Keep in mind that South Florida needs to win to get its 6th victory and to become bowl eligible. Right now, West Virginia is a 1.5-point favorite after the game opened as a pick'em. The total is 55. So I've decided the best way to release these games Thursday night is to release them in a 25-unit NFL college parlay. I'm releasing the Philadelphia-Seattle game at 10 units, the South Florida-West Virginia game at 10 units, and then tying them up in a 5-unit parlay. So a 25-unit parlay on Thursday night's games. They will be available on this website and toll-free at 1-800-755-2255. All major credit cards will be accepted. Now let's talk just briefly about basketball. You know, I've said that the numbers in college basketball this season are tighter than a dead heat. And in fact, I've never seen numbers this tight, but there's still value teams out there. You know, sometimes value comes from hidden teams who really have hidden value. And I'd like to list a few teams that are kind of off the beaten path and how they stand straight up and against the spread. And you might be able to use these teams to win a bet in an unexpected spot. College of Charleston off to a 5-1 start, 3-1-1 against the spread. Dartmouth, believe it or not, 2-4, but 3-1 against the spread. I don't know when Dartmouth ever had a record like that against the spread. Eastern Illinois, 3-0 against the spread. Eastern Kentucky, 3-1 against the spread. Eastern Washington, 4-0. Elon, 3-1. Furman, 3-0. Idaho, 3-0. North Dakota State, 3-0 against the spread. Norfolk State, 3-0 against the spread. Texas San Antonio, 3-1 against the spread. NC Asheville, 3-0-1 against the spread. NC Wilmington, 3-1 against the number. Valparaiso, 4-1-1 against the number. So what I'm saying to you is sometimes value can be found in these teams that are out of the public spotlight. They're off the beaten path, and they play decent schedules. They play a lot of major teams, and it's obvious that these teams are covering this season regardless of where they show up. Just make a note of that. All winners don't come in games that involve Kentucky, North Carolina, Duke, etc. Winners come from off the beaten path. Winners come from anywhere. You just have to look for them. I'd like to thank you very much for watching here today. Keep in mind that all my selections available on this website and toll-free at 1-800-755-2255. Once again, I thank you. Let's go get the money.